It's a culinary novel for teens called Stir It Up. But what makes this book so unique is that it also contains recipes. Here to tell us more about her book is Ramin Ghaneshram, the author, and also teen chef Avis Carrera, who works with My City Kitchen. Welcome both to Connecticut Styles. Nice to have you here.
Thanks, it's great to be here.
So tell me about your book.
The book is about a teenage girl, 13 years old, who lives in New York City and is a total crazed foodie. Buys cookbooks, goes to cooking classes, watches everything on Food Network, and then she gets a shot to be on the network herself. And she submits a video of herself cooking and gets accepted for a cooking competition.
I guess we'll have to read the book to find out what happens.
Yes.
And it's brand new.
Brand new, August 1st it came out.
Terrific.
Yeah.
Now, you're here helping out, but you're also involved with My City Kitchen, based in Meriden. So tell me what goes on there.
You go there if you have an interest in cooking. You learn how to cook healthy, and like as a chef, she always says green is better. Green is better.
So that's a helpful tip you've learned, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what are we going to make today?
Today we're going to make a recipe from Stir It Up.
Okay.
It's shrimp burger pitas. So a little bit of a different take on the fatty sort of beef hamburger. A very simple recipe, anybody could do it. So Avis is going to demonstrate this for us.
Yeah.
And we're going to start with a pound, roughly, of chopped shrimp. You could do this in your food processor, pulsing it, but I actually did this by hand. It's that easy. Yep, chopped it by hand. So we're just going to add that in there. Great, thank you, Avis. And then we're going to add some seasoning. So about a half teaspoon of salt, quarter teaspoon of pepper. Obviously, if you like more pepper, please go ahead and add that. Try to stay a little bit light on the salt, though. And then we're going to add, this is called green seasoning, and this is, a beloved seasoning where my family's from in Trinidad, and where I should say that the main character in Stir It Up is from Trinidad. And this was actually made by Chef Keisha Cave, who is the founder of My City Kitchen. So this is a treat. This is a secret family recipe.
So we're not going to find out what's in there,
No, but I will tell you it's about 5 or 6 herbs, things like thyme, parsley, cilantro. You're going to give it a good mix, and then we need about 1 finely chopped shallot. Great. We're going to mix up so everything is really well mixed. And what we're going to then add just a little bit of cream, heavy cream, just enough to moisten it, and it'll also work as a binder.
Okay.
Okay.
Now you have a pan kind of preheated here?
A preheated pan with about a tablespoon of canola oil. You want to use very high omega acid oil, or a healthy oil like olive oil, something that really can take the heat but adds a little bit of flavor. So what we're going to do very, very simply, we're going to form this like a small hamburger. So Avis, if you just take exactly,
get your hands messy, Avis.
Right, and form it like a patty. And then you're going to dredge the patty perfect in some corn flour, and that's going to help it hold together. You can form it a little bit more. Right. Perfect.
So we're making a burger here, more or less, but with shrimp.
You're exactly making a burger with shrimp. So you can see how anyone can do it. What's great about this is that a child of any age can do this recipe. A small child could add the ingredients, while an older kid could do some mixing.
These kids like to be in the kitchen.
They love to be in the kitchen. I know that from my own 5-year-old. She is my best sous chef. So you're going to add that right there into the hot pan. You can see, right? And we'll just turn this up a little bit.
Okay. And about how long does this take?
Very quickly, because it's shrimp. So, the rule with shrimp is once you start to see it get pink, it's cooked. So that has its own natural barometer for you right there. About 3 to 4 minutes on each side. The oil should be good and hot. It should be sizzling. And then we turn it over, and when it's done, it'll essentially be nicely lightly brown. It'll look something like this.
Oh,
right.
What do you know?
There you go.
We have some done already.
Lightly brown on both sides, firm to the touch. And then we stuff it into a pita and make a sandwich out of it.
And I notice you have a kind of a condiment here, not your typical ketchup, mustard, or mayonnaise.
Not your typical ketchup, mustard, mayonnaise, because part of this is helping children expand their palates and really letting them explore, which they will do given a chance. Everyone thinks, oh, kids are so picky. They're not really. They're adventurers. This is remoulade sauce, very classic sauce, tomato-based, spicy from New Orleans. But if you go on the My City Kitchen website, mycitykitchen.org, you're going to see that we're going to put up some healthy condiment recipes. Yogurt sauce, a light vinaigrette, things that are actually not stirred up, so they're special for My City Kitchen and this particular sandwich.
Stay away from the mayonnaise, I guess, right?
Try, yeah.
So is this something that the character makes in the book?
Yes, in fact, this recipe she makes as part of the cooking competition.
Oh.
So, you know, 3 kids are competing in her particular segment, and everybody has to make something. So she makes this recipe for the competition, and she presents it to 3 judges, one of which is a real person, Chef Daisy Martinez of Viva Daisy on Food Network, and she allowed me to make her a character in the book.
A little cameo, right?
A little cameo.
All right, where can we find your book and how do we get hold of it?
You can get it in Barnes & Noble, so you can get it on Amazon, any major bookseller, but you can also get it, and we're really happy about this part. It's a featured selection for Scholastic Book Fairs, which means for those of you who are familiar with Scholastic Book Fairs, it is going to be a soft cover for the fairs, a lower price point, so more kids can get their hands on it.
I love that. All right, terrific. Well, can you guys stay till the end of the show? Because I know Dawson's going to want to try this.
Absolutely.
All right, you can find the recipe on WTNH.com. And stay with us. There's more Connecticut Style coming up after the break. Good job.